Mibengé, I'm interested in your thoughts on the splash on the front of the Australian Retail Rescue rent tax relief. That's the headline. Scott Morrison is considering an emergency stimulus package to underwrite the commercial rents, rates, taxes and utility bills of retailers and small businesses facing collapse after tens of thousands of jobs were shed on Thursday as the nation moved towards a retail shutdown. The closure of large retail chains as a result of COVID-19 restrictions has forced the government to consider putting businesses into a deep freeze with debt and rent holidays to keep them viable before they are rebooted to lead the post-virus economic recovery. And of course, we've seen today, haven't we, 6,000 Flight Centre employees sacked. We've seen something like 9,000 from the bigger retail chains. You know, some of the retail chains that Peter Alexander, a terrific brand. This deep freeze is very much part of the government strategy to try and ensure that a bridge is there through stimulus to make sure that when we come out of this, we keep as many viable retailers as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you. I think desperate situations call for desperate measures. We've already seen more than 60,000 jobs lost already in these past few weeks, and there's obviously going to be more to come. So I think that the government is right to be considering this stimulus. I think that wage subsidies would ultimately boost consumer confidence when it comes to that, and ultimately, save jobs, because that's what's obviously needed. I think that the economy, will obviously is already going through a really hard time, and there's more to come. So I think that we certainly need to consider that a retail boost is needed by the government. I think that we do need a stimulus package, absolutely. I think that, like you said, these respected brands like Just Jeans and Portmans, these brands that we've known for years are suddenly closing their doors. I think that's beyond sad. I think that, we're in a very serious situation. Obviously, lives are being lost. And at the same time, we also need to consider that the economy is only going to get worse, and we need to do whatever we need to do in order to prevent more job losses from occurring.